So this one is proof 2. More math fun. Oh, I like this. Okay, so we got proof 2. We're trying to figure out what happens to F when lambda doubles. So we still have the universal wave equation. The medium didn't change its properties, so the speed stays the same. However, we're going to talk later on about what happens when we change the properties of the medium. Ooh, it's going to be exciting. So we again have F1 times lambda 1 is equal to F2 times lambda 2, and the other part of this is lambda 2 is equal to 2 times lambda 1. We'll make the substitution into the equation. So subbing this right here, and we'll have F2 times bracket 2 times lambda 1, and there's the F1 times lambda 1. We want to isolate the F2 because we want to figure out what happens to F2. So we'll divide both sides by 2 lambda 1, divide by 2 lambda 1, and that means we'll write the unknown which we want, which is F2 on the left. And now we can see we have F1 times lambda 1 divided by 2 times lambda 1. Bye-bye lambdas. Same thing. Cancels out. And we'll pull the multiplier out to the front instead of having it as a division. So it's 1/2 multiplied by F1. So in this case, it's the opposite. If wavelength doubles, then frequency halves. So you can look at them as inverse relationship, right? Because as the other one increases, the other one decreases. Frequency halves. Okay, and of course the math method would still be kind of a little bit easier. Brute force again. So with numbers, with this case, the numbers are best again set in as 1 and 2. So we have V1 is equal to V2. That's F1 times lambda 1 is equal to F2 times lambda 2. And we wanted to change lambda, so that means let's let lambda 1 equal to 1. So and then that means lambda 2 is equal to 2 times lambda 1, or in this case 2. So we'll make the substitution into the equation for both of the numbers. So we have F times 1, and then we have F2 times 2, and we can easily see that we divide both sides by 2, and that'll isolate F2 as F1 divided by 2, or as a multiplier 1/2 times F1. Okay? Great stuff.